It's week 1 of the 2022 season, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Ravens and the Jets, next on EA Sports.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Take it in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by the 9th-year QB out of Eastern Illinois, author of 2 magical playoff runs in the last 3 seasons, Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Garoppolo, first play, going to throw it. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. So still 14 yards to go, second down. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Vita Vea in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. On the return, Jackson. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Elliott. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 63 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now it's Rodgers. Caught on the slant. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Darren Waller. 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Nick Folk for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That time a 6-play drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Mixing up the middle. And he's got room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. There's Garoppolo to throw. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Taking it about the 16. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 44 yards on the ground for him so far. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And right side, they're going to go option here. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. An option handoff here to Mixon. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He gets this one to Johnson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Well, they pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. The fake punt gets them 10, and that changes things as they've got a first down. And they were right in that gray area on the edge of long field goal range, maybe too short to punt it. So the defense probably was expecting this was a possibility.
They should have been, and in most cases, what you do on defense is you go to what they call punt safe. In other words, you leave your defense on the field, prepare for them to possibly go for it, and then you just have a little bit different responsibilities. You're not really trying to get a big return. You just want to make sure you get the ball back. But they fell asleep at the switch.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target.
Touchdown, Jets! DJ Moore, 30 yards!
And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing, because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
With it is Jackson. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We kick off week 1 with a big division battle right out of the gate. New England heading south to take on Miami. And it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. From there, we head a little further north up to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Jamison Crowder, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Derek Carr, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Next, they look at the next-gen stats for the Ravens in that first half, and they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it, or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for the Jets, we take a look there at the numbers for them running the football in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
And this one complete to Doolin.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. Inside give to Elliott. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
Complete to Mooney on the slant. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man. It's Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Rodgers to throw once more.
A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. The 20, 10, 5, and this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On play action, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jets have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. From the 27, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know how we watch practice sometimes and we see those drills where the quarterback's running with the football and they're swinging pads at him and the brooms are out and they're trying to poke at the football for ball security. I have a feeling next week there'll be an extra session of that each and every day.
A first down carry by Elliott. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's really hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he fires one, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Folks' kick is good.
And that'll push the lead up to 8. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. We kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
That one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And New York set to take the field.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A give to Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Folk's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 11, 2:01 remaining. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He's got McLaurin.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Garoppolo
Connected with Mixon.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Connecting with Johnson.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This goes out wide from Mixon. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Here we go.
Joe Mixon,
50 yards.
and the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Rodgers to throw. And fights him off. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
The city always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Jets, it wasn't always pretty, but they do